Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Carson.
And today we are watching Jujutsu Kaisen episode 22. What happened last time?
Last time was a lot of stuff I did not fully understand on the first viewing of that. There is a curse that is affecting people who went to this middle school. Fushigiro's sister is possibly or definitely affected by the curse.
Yeah, it seems to be that she was with people who did it, so that she will be affected, but they have no idea when.
Yes, and they've just gone in, just sort of completed the ritual of going under the bridge, jumping over the little stream, and they're now within the domain of this creature, and being harried by a transfigured person who has taken in an artifact taken from Jujutsu Tech, given to him by Mahito. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens in this area. It's really looking really hype, looking fucking cool. They really hyped us up at the end. Shigero's trying to save his sister, and the gang is not gonna let him do it alone, even though it's way over their head. They're too strong for us. We need to wait for backup, but we can't let his sister. Yeah. It's that type of situation. And I'm so ready for it.
Pretty cool. Yeah, but we hope you enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like us and want to stick around for future stuff. Support the official release, and with that, let's go.
Oh yeah,
Getting
Yuji.
Right into it.
Yuji's taking on the main guy. Or no,
this one.
This guy. Well, the other two are ganging up on the other one. Oh shit. This looks very God of High School. That like running shot. Holy fuck. I wonder what the rules are for this thing.
Spitting blood. That's a cool move.
That was like fucking Vegeta versus Android 19. It's like acid, poison.
No.
I hate that fucking thing so much. Wow. I love he still ganking fucking Maki's weapons.
Uh-oh.
Or was it something else? Was it Ghetto? What the fuck?
Oh, no.
They baiting them in? Oh.
This is a...
Fuck. It's one of the lackeys? Like fucking coat hanger guy?
We brothers.
This is reminding me of like Zarbon and Dodoria, another DBZ thing. What? It doesn't seem to be doing very much to fucking hurt these things. I'm not convinced taking out all of these will do fuck all.
I don't think they are. I think they were just... If you keep doing that, then it keeps
something will reveal itself or something. Oh shit, oh, it took... Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. The show's eyelash game is on point.
I don't like that.
Don't like the dripping. That sounds like Icarus. It looks different. Of course it wasn't his main body.
No. It's gonna be gross.
Yeah! Yeah! That was my confusion. It doesn't make sense. Like, the pattern is so weird. What? Excuse me, the fuck are you doing here? Is that the same one from the prison?
It looks a lot like it.
It looks the same, but maybe it's like
And they said they're
born from
here
the
to
same
retrieve the finger, which that thing had.
Did it? I thought that I forget what happened there. It's been so fucking long. It's been like 5 months or some shit. How long has it been since the show started? That was like episode 3 or 4 maybe. Have I told you about the predecessor to this series?
No.
There was a 4-chapter manga that aired before this in universe of Yuta, the guy they keep referencing who's like away, and Panda and all those guys like being together and shit. Right, now it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Fuck.
Oh my god.
It's like Aura's orange and what? Zzz. Oh shit, lore. Oh, never mind. Training. Kind of lore. Not much younger, never mind. It's the confidence. He's playing the odds instead of playing to win. Are two very, very different things. Yeah. I love that attitude. Fuck! Okay, that's good. There are spikes? Chimera Shadow Guard. He looks like fucking Sukuna. Oh my god. Fucking mountain toad stomach. Except it's full of toads. Broaden it. Fucking ow. Oh shit. Shadow clone. Literal shadow clone. Multiple Nue.
Wow.
Oh. It's his domain. Anything's fucking possible. The song, man. Destroyed the domain. Exorcised him. Fuck
Wow.
yes.
Nice.
That was fucking crazy. I imagine you are.
Oh.
I love the detail that it was strawberry milk as well. Circle glasses. Against.
蒸発資金の謎が解け俺は全員家とやるにああムカつくよあんたのそのデリカシーのなさが解けムカつく男が全員家の件を帳消しにして武士として働くことを担保に俺たち二人のからの金銭的援助を通してくれた
So he's a lot closer to GOJO than I initially thought.
Oh.
俺が助ける人間を選ぶように俺を選んで心配してくれてたんだろ悪かったよガキだったんだ悪からささっさと起きろよバカ兄貴頭痛いこの安八橋の呪いも重複してただけで積み木が寝たきりの原因になった呪いは解けてないだろうなたとえ急に現れた大きな気配。スクーの指が結果。もし指の騎士を払ったのがなかなか。級相当の呪霊とやり合って勝ったとし
This guy must be a sorcerer, right? Or a cursed user, not a cursed spirit.
Yeah.
That's my guess, because she wasn't sure.
私が話したことは忘れてくださいの背中がコンプレックスでして警告です。私の背中を見たら殺しを釘崎兄者
Pardon me? Bam! Yeah! Rot technique.
Don't like that.
Wasp. Okay. Great.
It was really cool. It was actually genuinely really cool. We got to see domain expansion. Fushigiro's domain expansion. It's creepy as hell. But
time.
Cool that he's on our side and not the enemy's side, because it's like just a terrifying pool of black liquid, basically, of shadow. Of like liquid shadow, basically.
And I think the thing, there were multiple Nue, like multiple of the owl creatures. Yeah. So I think that part of it is he can summon like multiple of a single summon, basically.
In there, because yeah, those things got destroyed, so he's not supposed to be able to get them back. But I guess
did Nue get destroyed?
I thought that all of them did.
I don't think Nue got destroyed.
Okay, maybe that one didn't. But
I could be wrong. Maybe I'm forgetting.
But I guess the rules are slightly different inside his domain.
Yeah, you just have more control over your surroundings, basically. But yeah, so what the fuck is going on with the curse? Do you have a better idea than I do?
I think they're talking about like the thing had a finger before, but then when Sukuna got like brought back, the fingers like activated and became powerful, thus like granting him the power to now kill all the people who got cursed a long time ago, because before it wasn't powerful enough to do that. I think.
Right, that makes sense. But why did that thing crawl out? Was that the actual so that was the one from the prison, right?
No, I think it was a different one.
It was a different one.
It just took on the same form because they both had a finger of Sukuna.
Okay, so that's just like a baby version of Sukuna, essentially? Are you sure about that?
I think we can rewatch that.
I think it was meant... I don't fucking know, man. I feel bad, like, trying to understand, like, because I didn't get... I got off on the wrong foot, so it's not that I'm not saying it's the show's fault for me being confused. I just got off on the wrong foot, and now I feel like I'm a step behind all this shit going along. He said it was stronger than it was when they were in the prison. I'm pretty sure that we're meant to believe this is the same one that they saw in the prison. I don't know. He didn't say it here, but, like, this is the same one. We've never seen two identical things in different places.
Yeah. But also, okay, anyway, now that he has gotten to, like, that next power level, basically, now Sukuna is, like, even more has his eye on him and is, like, creepily just like, haha, yes.
Yeah.
Which is probably not great. Because Sukuna is still the villain, but I feel like I kind of forget about that all the time. Because he's just, like, hasn't really done very much. You know, like, he's just sort of been chilling out, but he is a bad, like, he is a curse, and he's, like, the most evil and, like, dangerous curse of all time, but he just has been sort of chilling out for now, which is, and it's just kind of scary that he is sort of right next to, like, the thing he wants all the time, but just, like, waiting.
Yeah.
And now they have another finger, and they're obviously gonna fight these guys for it, but if they get it, Yuji will probably have to eat it. And that just gives Sukuna even more power inside Yuji. And
I'm still waiting. It's not gonna be for a long time. I think it's gonna be closer to the end, but there's this weird thing where Sukuna has that pact of the 1 minute rule where he can go wild for 1 minute. And I think he's going to wait for more power, but he can't wait for too much because then they'll be expecting something to happen. So with each finger he gets, we're getting closer and closer to that. So it's fucking scary. Yeah.
We also saw the backstory of GOJO just, like, showing up, ruining the family's plans.
Yeah.
And helping out these little kids.
Yeah.
And then the backstory of the sister. I find Fushiguro's perspective kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Of, like, oh, they're, like, all the people who are bad, I hate them. And then all the people who are too good, I also don't like them. Because they just forgive the bad people and act like that's a good thing to do.
It's kind of a sin of omission, or like a, I don't know, I kind of agree with that. I think I agree with that. I'm not I don't agree with as intensely with that, but it's like, I have more of a problem with people, and I guess this wouldn't make them a good person by his standards, which is pretty black and white, but by his standards, I have more of a problem with people forgiving just for the nobility of it. Because I think a genuinely good person would genuinely forgive people because they see the good in them. But I think a lot of times people do use forgiveness as like aren't I so good for forgiving that shitty person? I'm so I can really understand them. I how dare you look down on these people? They've gone through a hard time. You can't fault them for what they do. I feel like that, but that's a different thing than like, I'm so high and mighty, I can find it within myself to forgive these people. I think that's different. But I think people like his sister were more like people who are genuinely good or nice. They don't see it that way. They are more genuine about it. They don't do it for the clout or for the But to his point, they do, like, that mindset can inspire more, further the cycle of shittiness or whatever by not providing justice like he seems to want to.
Yeah.
But then again, you have to be careful because why is he seeking so much justice? Is he just spiteful, or does he have his own shit that he needs to deal with, like his parents abandoning him?
Yeah.
Or like, is he just more dealing with that, or is he really concerned with people being shitty bullies? maybe a mixture of both. Maybe he is concerned and he's using that as an excuse to run wild, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just interesting because he's not like sort of the Sasuke of like the revenge.
Yeah.
It's like this weird thing where he views it like he just sort of sees everything for like a baseline of what it is. It's like you're bad, you're good, you're part of the problem, kind of. So, but then it's like, where are you? Like, what? I mean, when other people look at you, they probably see you as either being good or bad.
Yeah.
Maybe bad because you beat the shit out of other people who you decide are like bad people. It's like this weird thing of like you are taking it upon yourself to be the judge. There in those situations, like when he was in school beating the shit out of the bullies. It's like obviously the bullies were bad and they were bullies. But, you know, you're just, like, doing that yourself. And, you know, I don't know. It's just like, where do you draw where does the line go between good and bad? And what kind of infraction warrants you're now bad thing, you know? It's.
I think it is person to person, but he seems like he has a pretty decent moral compass. I don't think he... that's what's interesting about him is that, like, the whole where do we draw the line thing doesn't seem to be a problem because he's fairly intuitive and can see people's true intentions. And I think that's what makes him it's kind of a curse to him because then he takes things really personally. It seems like he takes things to heart a lot. So it's good because he doesn't seem to be easily confused by like, oh, this person is acting like they're good, but they're actually a piece of shit. Or, you know, it seems like he can get a pretty good read on whether somebody's a piece of shit or not. And it's a case by case basis, but if you have a good sense for it, then that becomes less of a problem. But yeah, I don't know. It's always a difficult line to walk when you try to be the justice giver, but he clearly has gone back on stuff like that and is trying to be more nuanced, thinking back on his sister and stuff like that. So that's cool.
Yeah, now he's understanding his sister because he used to not really like her because he thought she was just too good, and then it's like, well, good people have like things that they're thinking about as well. A lot of the time, it's not just like you think, oh, forgive everyone for the sake of forgiving everyone. There's certain like a level of things that you care about, things that you like, things that you don't like, things that you want to protect. Yeah, it's an interesting perspective to see, and it's interesting that he's not seemingly like the guy who's gonna take it too far and like become the villain because he has like this crazy ideals and, you know, view of the world. So, yeah.
He's a really interesting character, and it's a really interesting dynamic. Once again, they're going for, like, the rivalry type thing, but it's way more realistic and not as super extreme and, like, insane. It's like, you know, way more believable, I feel like, than a lot of, like, more classical, over-the-top type shit.
We saw, like, the whole thing of GOJO talking to him when they were training, of, like, you are not you're not living up to your potential just because of the way that you're viewing things. Like you kind of think that if all else fails, I'll just die. Like I'll give my life to take them out in the end, you know. And it's like, well, that's not, you can't really get good that way because you're not trying to save yourself. You're trying to, you know, die.
Yeah.
You're trying to sacrifice yourself for other people, and you can't get good enough to actually protect other people.
Yeah, because he doesn't. He takes it as a given that he can't win. That he, like, if he tries, he'll just fail. So let's play the safe game. Safe, quote unquote, as far as like if the objective's winning, then we'll play the safe game, which means sacrifice, which means, you know, playing really cautious. Somebody needs to die, I'll die because then other people don't need to die, etc., etc. But it completely removes the like luck from the situation. If you don't leave any room for like improvisation or trusting your own abilities, then you're just falling into like cold logic, and you can't get, it's like I immediately thought of like Apex or about FPS games. It's a constantly like well-known thing that if you're playing really defensively and like all the time just trying to play as safe as possible, you're trying to get the best position, you're just trying to set everything up so that you're like just your eyes are peeking over like cover or something and you can shoot a guy without him seeing any. But if you constantly do that, yes, you might get good games, maybe, but you're not going to improve. And you're not going to get the highlights. You're not going to like kill an entire squad. You're not going to like be able to solo an entire game or whatever. Part of like improving at something and being good is having the confidence or the confidence is the word, but more of like the self-image of yourself that you are the type of person who can pull off those crazy plays or whatever, or like the crazy strategy that him believing that I can take this thing down is what led him to do that. If he was being cautious and thinking, if we coldly analyze my power level versus his, I don't have the tools necessary to blah, blah, blah. So I need to set things up in the proper, and by that time you're already fucked. So
yeah,
it's believing in yourself in a very fundamental way, in a very literal, basic way. Like you literally need to be like be realistic, but I can do this. Mm-hmm. I know I can, and that's what's going to allow me to do this. If I don't think I can do this, or if I'm worried about whether I can do this, then it's not going to work. If you just go,
it's like the baseball thing. That was a kind of a cool incorporating the baseball episode back into the thing, and Gojo just being like, me and Yuji, we would never fucking do that. We would just go for the home run because we can. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just really cool that kind of was used as a metaphor later on when it could have just been like a fun baseball episode, but it actually truly showed off the like difference between them and why Yuji is like seems to be like so much more like just more powerful and more able to do things. It's just because he really goes for it every time. That was cool. And then we have that guy with the gross back.
Creepy as shit.
Showing up. So they're there to get the finger, I suppose. Yeah. I wonder if he is one of the other, like, cursed wombs.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Because they're calling each other, like, brother.
Yeah.
So I think, and then maybe there's a third one out there, or maybe they haven't done the third one yet. Because there was 3 cursed wombs. So
we shall see. Setting up for future events, possibly. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.